Coach, I know you had said last week that you felt like you could compete with some of the better teams in the state of Iowa. With number 7 and 2A AP here tonight. Clear Lake tomorrow night, and you guys certainly did. You guys had them on the ropes there for a while.
Yeah, we certainly did. We had a good game plan going in. And right there at the end, we talked about in the locker room. We didn't handle the pressure at the end of the game like I needed us to handle the pressure. A few too many turnovers there in the last 3 minutes. We had a lead going into the fourth. Pretty much led the entire way until that point. And then all of a sudden it got to that third and fourth minute there in the fourth quarter. And they got some guys that have played a lot of basketball. So, Benny Waller started to kind of take over the game a little bit and do those types of things. And the Wedeking kid, hit a big shot there to get him back into it. Brady picks up 3 fouls there in the fourth, and you just kind of tip your cap that he just started attacking him. And as a head coach, I like to say some of those were questionable calls because he is 6'8" and he's just a big guy. But, the officials had a hard game tonight just because we were both up and down. We were both physical game. They're really good. They are. They're number 7 and 2A. They got kids that can shoot. They got kids that can play down low. They got a good size. And Benny Waller's one of the better ones that we've seen. We should try to keep the ball out of his hands. So, happy the way we competed, but there's no moral victories in sports. I'm mad that we couldn't get the win here. But it's just like I said before, in baseball, you play the next day and you can't dwell on it. Well, it just happened to be that we play the next day here tomorrow too. So another tough test tomorrow.
Yeah, certainly. AP started full court pressing you guys. I think it was sometime in the fourth quarter. Was that kind of a turning point for you guys, you think? Because it seemed like, they started racking up a whole lot more stops at that point.
Yeah, so and it wasn't so much that we couldn't break the press, because we broke the press a few times, and then we took quick settling shots down here. We didn't settle ourselves, get ourselves a shot down low like we had been getting all game. So when we then broke it and all of a sudden we got sped up and then we took a sped up shot, that's not ideal, because then they get long rebounds and they're getting runouts. And that was kind of the turning point, is they just ratchet up the pressure. We did not handle that pressure very well with that. And then, we kind of lost our heads there a little bit. We still had a 3-point lead, or 2-point lead, excuse me. And then all of a sudden we get Brady fouls out, then we get a technical foul, and then they get 2 free throws for the foul, 2 free throws for the technical, and the basketball, which they scored on with that one as well. Next thing you know, we're down 3, and you go, that's tough to then try to come back to a team, that has that much skill set.
You bet. Don't want to keep you too long. We'll be up there at Clear Lake here tomorrow. But what are you hoping to see out of your team in that game coming up tomorrow?
Well, they competed here tonight, and they're going to have to turn around and compete again tomorrow night. Clear Lake's a really good team. They're, I think, number 6 in 3A. Right now, they're going for the championship here in the NCC. And they're going to be hyped up. It's their senior night, and they're, for them. So we have a bunch of guys that log a lot of minutes, and do those things. So they're going to have to get some sleep. They're going to get some good food in them. Hopefully rest the legs a little bit. We may have to use our bench a little bit more tomorrow night than what we did and what we normally do. But, they're going to have to be mentally tough. They're going to have to compete to really get after Clear Lake, because that's a really good team.
All right, that's Hampton Dumont Cal head coach Matt Lokenvitz. Appreciate the time tonight, and best of luck here tomorrow.
Thank you.